Okay. That's why.
Why?
You got her.
We don't know yet.
We can't do HD.
Can't do HD.
Nope.
Yeah, dude, there you go.
There. Yeah. Now we're good.
Yep. All right. Future reference. We can't do HD.
We're muted until get through the intro.
So they can't hear the cool intro.
Not yet. Shortly.
Just on Spotify.
What?
Just on Spotify.
We gotta pipe the sound into that phone.
Oh.
So we are going to get the special adapter that goes that way, but we got to order it.
It's like he's never heard that fucking name before.
He probably hasn't. This is like when you go on a commercial break in a TV,
Yeah.
and then like as soon as it cuts, you see him in the afterwards. And they're like,
Yeah. Like at the football game, like in between plays, you're like,
yeah.
here we are getting thrown out of the fucking stadium, but we can't hear anything.
That's alright.
We'll save that story for
For the football,
the football episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Here we are.
Let's go.
Here we are again.
Popping the cherry.
Oops.
Yeah. Live.
We're in the new studio,
Yeah.
which is just the third bedroom in my house.
It's
hey.
still a studio.
It's still a studio. It's a place where we can leave this shit set up.
Yep.
And it was hotter than two mice fucking in a wool sock in here a little while ago, but Tommy brought an air conditioner. We cooled her off.
Yeah.
So,
Tom also brought all the
yeah.
the decoration.
The decoration you see behind you.
Accoutrement.
Cole had this table made.
This table was made, shout out to Jordan White, who made this table for us.
Job well done.
Job
Yeah,
very
well
well
done.
Yeah.
She actually is starting to make some wood pallet stuff, like coffee tables and tables and shit like that.
We should have her
So-
make one for the fridge.
Oh, dude, good call.
Yeah, the fridge is
Yeah.
balancing on a chair right now.
Good call.
That I just bought off of Marketplace.
2 hours ago.
I went into the north end of, or sorry, it was off North Street.
But speaking of it was hot as balls in here, summertime has started in the northeast Vermont as is, and I just wanted to point out the amount of sundresses that I've seen.
I'm not a fan of sundresses. It doesn't do much for me. You know?
I don't care either way. I just,
Really?
yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I think the sundresses are nice.
I guess it depends on the person, but it just, I mean, it's not on my, you know.
Like I could see you in a sundress.
Right.
What?
You may have. I mean,
Next episode.
shout out to Steve Jessup. He did a really good job on our promo video. If you haven't seen him on YouTube, he has a show called Whiskey, Weed, and Women. It's pretty entertaining.
Yeah, you gotta check him out.
Yeah.
Because some of his older videos
Oh God.
are fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Like my favorite one was when he was talking about making the home gym. And he took a bolt and he put some CDs on it to make like a dumbbell. And he's like, if it's too heavy, take the Adele CD out. So, and then the new Battlefield trailer came out.
Mm-hmm.
Who watched that?
Mm-hmm. I watched it live. I was texting you during it, but
Yeah, I was at work. I got busy.
yeah,
I didn't see it.
I know.
I personally, I wasn't a fan.
I love the build-up more than the trailer, but I'm waiting for the multiplayer drop. That's on the 13th. Because last time that me and you played that, it was a fucking shit show.
The Battlefield 1, like the World War 1
when we were fucking on a vehicle and just driving through people and shit. And fucking,
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Ah, Jesus Christ.
You know, they don't make those games like they used to though.
Like what? Like
Like
Mike
so,
Tyson's
like
Punch Out?
no. Well, I mean, we can go that far back if you want.
No, we're gonna go that far back. Yeah.
I was saying more like lines of SOCOM.
I knew you were gonna bring
When,
up
when
SOCOM.
SOCOM when like multiplayer online first hit, it was SOCOM, strictly SOCOM. And I was going through college. That's what I did 4.5 years, not 4.
With the headset.
Yeah,
You
with
could
the
tell
headset.
Like,
You literally like
NPCs
roll around
what
with
to
that
do.
with that Mini 14. You'd have to start like at the feet, but you'd pull the trigger and you just and it goes straight up. And that's how you did it. That was the trick with the Mini 14.
and now it's for PlayStation 2.
Uh,
1 or 2?
PS2, I think.
Was it 2?
Yeah. Then you had Halo.
Oh, dude, I got Halo big
I got
time when I
Halo.
first got an Xbox, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I actually heard Halo's coming out.
Yes.
And they're gonna have a, what the hell's the word I'm looking for? It's the fucking, like Apex is.
Oh, Battle Royale.
Yeah, they're gonna have a battle
Every game,
royale.
like, I'm getting sick of every game doing that.
But that, well,
some
it
of
all
them are better
started,
than
didn't
others.
PUBG start?
PUBG started it.
The whole battle
Yeah.
royale shit.
Yeah.
It's like the fucking Hunger Games. I mean, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah, I like PUBG, but it's outdated now.
I never played PUBG. I heard that was hard as shit.
It was hard. Yeah.
Did you ever have PUBG, Tom?
I don't know what you're talking about.
PUBG was like, did you play any battle royale games?
No.
You tried Apex, but you didn't like it.
I tried Apex. I didn't like Apex at all.
Apex was like,
I still play it.
I haven't played in a long time. Like I watch all the drops and the updates and the new seasons when they come out, but I haven't like played it
Yeah.
in a long time, actually.
Yeah, the wife and I play it. She goes upstairs on one Xbox and I'm downstairs on the other. It's pretty fucking fun.
No, I think I stopped playing online when Modern Warfare got to the point where
We had some.
the quick sniping and the flying with the jetpacks and all that
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh yeah, so Advanced Warfare.
Advanced Warfare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
As
remember
soon as that started, I just couldn't take it anymore.
I remember us staying up till like fucking 5, 6 in the morning.
Yeah.
Fucking hammered, dude.
Yeah.
Hammered playing fucking Modern Warfare 2, fucking Black Ops.
And then
Fuck.
you'd
The
get
lobbies,
kicked. Your
dude.
connection was horrible. You get kicked, and you'd have to wait a half hour to get back on.
Fucking lobbies were amazing, like in between games.
Oh, dude.
Oh.
And then they banned
From the
Shit talk.
from the live Mortal Kombat. How can we fucking forget about Mortal Kombat?
Yeah. I just got the new one.
John Calderon. I hope I didn't butcher your name, dude. But yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see.
That's John. Yeah. Yeah. That's right.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Mortal Kombat, dude. I bought the new one because of the movie.
Did you see the new movie?
Dude, no, I haven't seen
I
it.
saw the trailer for
It was alright.
Everyone said it's cheesy, but
It
it's
is
good.
The graphics are fucking awesome.
That's, yeah.
I say they're the best graphics Mortal Kombat has ever had. But they tried to rush it too much.
Yeah.
And then they added a character. It was just it
So
was
like
good.
Bad Boys 3, it was rushed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like it's good, but
I never watched Bad Boys 3 because it
You
looked
know.
like shit.
yeah.
I had to watch it.
The
Me
trailer,
too.
I mean, now we're trailing off.
Yeah, we are.
But
We
the
do that.
trailer,
We do that.
looked fucking,
Oh god. Yeah. Yeah.
the trailer looked so fucking corny.
Yeah. Like the
But yeah,
main-
Mortal Kombat. I'm glad that was brought up because
Yeah.
that's way back. Are we talking like now? See, I'm thinking
The original.
yes.
Right.
Yeah.
How about the original Street Fighter? Who was in that, Tom?
The movie.
Yeah.
Jean-Claude Van Damme was Guile.
There you go, bud.
Don't you really had to ask me that? Are you fucking?
I
stupid?
opened the door so you could bring in Jean-Claude because he
I
comes in every
appreciate
episode.
that, but I feel like you actually had to ask who was in that fucking.
No. I was giving you a segue to bring in
Yeah.
Jean-Claude. Because you're going to bring him in eventually. I just figured
Colonel Guile.
I figured I'd get
Just
him
one
out.
of the many amazing roles that he has played.
Yeah, so one of our students actually came up to me last night at the school and said, okay, so, I've been watching a lot of 10-0. What the fuck's up with Tom always bringing up Jean-Claude? I'm like, that's a statement.
whoa.
George brought it up.
George,
Fruit Cup.
Fruit Cup's back?
Yep.
All right, he's allowed to.
He came back last night, he brought it up, and he's like,
He's allowed to ask that question. Okay.
yeah. Shout out to George. He'll be listening.
Fruit Cup.
Speaking of shout outs, how about shout out our No Excuses new T-shirt model here.
Yep.
Mm.
Yeah. I posted all of her sponsors on our page. She's a NYPD officer. She's a fan of the show.
How could you not be a fan?
And she's hooking us up. So
Yeah, so it's the pinned at the top there. It's so our new model. She's gonna hit us up with some pictures of us in our new T-shirt.
Yep.
And she's a member of Allegiant Holsters. 10% off code. No excuses.
and there's a tattoo shop also.
Lock Tattoo, same thing. Where's Lock Tattoo?
If I had to guess, it's in New York, but
Yeah.
I'm not 100%.
Yeah.
That's what I would think.
I would say like this.
And I would say with the work she's got done, I'd want to go to that shop.
She has a lot of Star Wars stuff. She's into Star Wars. Loves Star Wars. So,
I like Star Wars.
yeah, Star Wars is a lot better than Star Trek.
I hate Star Trek.
Did you ever play, what's the Star Wars fucking multiplayer? God
I never
damn
played it.
No,
It was
I
like
never-
Star Wars or Star Trek. I never played.
I didn't play the video
Dude,
games.
my
pretty good.
favorite
It's pretty
fucking game was the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on Super Nintendo.
Yes!
Yes!
Yeah.
Yes!
Yes!
When I was a kid, dude, when I was
That
a
was
kid,
so hard,
we
dude.
would rent the Super Nintendo from Showtime Video in town. And then,
Showtime!
And then we would rent that fucking game, and my brothers and I
Play
would
the fuck out of it.
Play the shit out of it.
Yeah.
And then we
Dude.
got a Super Nintendo for Christmas that year, and we went like bullshit. Like the dude, have you seen the video of the dude who goes ape shit when he got a Christmas present and the cat attacked him?
Yes, dude.
So, can I?
Yes.
I'm just gonna say this, and if you cannot name, let's do this for the viewers. Whoever gets it first gets a free T-shirt when they're in.
Oh, dude.
How about that?
So we're giving away merch?
Give away a free T-shirt. Whoever
Okay.
gets it.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Cole, you got them on there?
I got you. So if you're listening, and whoever gets this first to pop in, you get a free T-shirt.
You have to send us your size.
Enter up, up, down, down, left, right, BA, then start.
I already know it.
I know.
I don't. I'm gonna be
I
honest.
got it. It even worked in the arcade.
Yeah,
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, it did.
I don't know.
Yep. Corey.
Corey.
Gets a free
My
T-shirt.
sister.
Corey gets a free
She
T-shirt.
gets free
Yeah,
T-shirt.
Corey's fast
Contra.
with that Google search.
Contra.
No, she
Oh,
should
she was
fucking know
fast.
it. She should
was
fucking
fast.
know it. I played the shit out of that game. For those that don't know, it's Contra.
Yeah.
I had 99 lives.
I never played that.
Oh, Contra was fucking
You
awesome.
just fucking mashing that goddamn
Yep.
key, dude.
It was awesome.
Never played
We used to have an arcade back when I was growing up because it was, a long time ago.
They actually
I used to
have
spend a
one.
day down there, dude, and just fucking quarters and quarters and
They
quarters. Archives.
have an
Burlington.
arcade. Oh no, it's opening in Winooski in the Circle too.
Yeah, oh yeah, I saw that.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're opening an arcade in Winooski.
Yeah, where the old.
When you drive by, you see all the machines.
it used to be that wine, like the wine bar.
Wasn't it Oak 40?
Oak 45.
Oak 45.
Yeah, it used to be Oak 45.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love drinking and I love playing video games. So we should,
Yeah, it's fun.
we should fucking go.
Isn't that what like Dave and Buster's is?
Dave and Buster's is like that, but Dave and Buster's is fucking like I've been the one. It's fucking packed. It's chaos.
Oh, dude, there's
Fucking-
one right up the road from here off Industrial Ave. It's got like a
A Dave and Buster's?
no, not Dave and Buster's. It's an arcade and it's got virtual reality shit in it.
Gonzo's.
It's right next to Synergy
It's
Fitness.
right across from UFAI.
No, this
Oh,
one's
that
off
one?
Industrial.
Oh, okay, because Gonzo's is right across from UFAI. They have like
I
fucking
got
a
it.
virtual golf and virtual soccer and shit like that.
Oh yeah.
And a bar. Anything with a bar is cool.
Yeah. We should open a bar.
We should open a bar.
It's been discussed a lot. A lot.
We still can. We got time.
Yeah, we got time.
We got time.
I mean, you guys got time.
Yeah, you don't have
Need
one.
Big Buck Hunter.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Dude,
Oh
dude.
yeah, Big Buck Hunter.
McKee's. So much time at McKee's with Big Buck Hunter.
You gotta make sure it's bore sighted though.
Yeah, you do gotta make sure that. You can't fucking be missing them bucks.
And then that panther goes running across the screen, or leopard. You're like, motherfucker. Fuck.
I like shooting the cow pies.
Cow pies, yeah.
The bonus section. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I know you weren't good enough to ever get to the bonus section, but
Yeah.
it's fine.
No, it's fine. I was busy, watching the sportscast on TV.
Mm.
No, you weren't.
There you were.
No, you weren't.
You guys completely missed right on that.
I guess I did.
Let's think about it. We can't discuss it. But
No.
Oh, yeah, now I get it.
there you are. Rim shot.
Also, this one too. Oh shit,
Yeah.
dude. So I just found out. Hold on, where did it go? I lost it. Have you ever heard of the Odyssey gaming console?
No.
Yes.
Dude, it came out in the 70s. It was
Yeah.
the first gaming console.
Mike, you were what, 20?
He wasn't even born.
Right.
1972.
I was 2 years away. My first gaming system, and I remember it vividly, was in Connecticut, and my dad or aunt or somebody had the fucking Pong. It's like a fucking box, and it had the two little knobs on it. And it was just Pong. It came out like fucking 74.
You mean like
75.
the sliding
That's it.
shit?
Yeah.
With the fucking,
Yeah.
That was like on
Yeah.
Atari, dude.
No.
Yeah.
It was his own thing. Like the first one was its own goddamn thing. It was like a box, and it had two little knobs on it.
Space Invaders.
Space Invaders was good.
Atari.
Yeah.
Dude, Atari.
Do you remember Nintendo? The golden,
The gold
the
cartridge.
gold cartridge?
Yeah.
No.
For all the cheat codes?
Yep.
Yeah.
What?
You got the gold cartridge, you attach it to your game, and then you plug that into
Game
your
Shark.
Nintendo. Ooh, Game Shark.
Yeah. Sort of like that.
It's weird because every time I think of that, I always think of the pumps. You remember the sneakers with the pumps?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you fucking pump them up.
That was the Nike, right? Nike Air Pumps?
I think
Yeah.
so.
Something? Yeah.
Yeah.
It was in White Man Can't Jump. Yeah.
Yes.
Pump 'em up. Yeah.
And I vividly remember like being at my dad's place, and upstairs, my room was in the back. They put me in the corner, and I got these new shoes, and I was wearing them all over the house. And I remember the golden cartridge, and they just go hand in hand for me. It's just my stuff.
Jesus.
Yeah, that was.
I remember the Ninja Turtles
I was waiting for something.
in like fucking Mario Kart and Mario Brothers on
Yeah.
Super Nintendo.
I
Yeah.
wasn't a big Mario Kart fan.
Oh, dude. I wasn't either, but I loved Mario Brothers. That was.
Yeah, Mario Bros. Was.
Yeah. I told you what we got the daughter for Christmas. This fucking car, and it has a camera on it, and it fucking drives around your fucking course or whatever, and it goes on your Switch. It's fucking crazy.
I've never even played
She has a
Switch.
Switch, yeah, no. But there's like a fucking cart, like fucking driving around the living room, and it's going so much faster on the screen.
Corey
It's
said
like
Pitfall.
physically in your house.
Pitfall.
I'll do Pitfall's fucking.
Pitfall?
I never played Pitfall.
Never played Pitfall.
Yeah.
What's Pitfall?
It's like Indiana Jones.
Oh yeah, I've
It's a
seen it. I've
side
heard
scroller,
of it. Yeah, I've
And
heard
you
of
swing over the fucking waters out
Yeah.
and shit. Yeah.
Dude,
it's almost
Sonic.
like Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see the movie?
Sick. No.
I mean, it looks stupid.
It does look stupid. Didn't fucking The
Yeah.
Rock play one of the fucking
Jim
voices
Carrey.
in that? Oh,
Jim Carrey is
Wasn't
like
Jim
the Mr. Evil guy or whatever.
I don't
They
have
actually
it.
they had to redo the movie. They made it and then they had to redo it because it sucked so bad.
Yeah. That happens.
Yeah.
And then sometimes they just let it
Die.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Just let it go.
Then you had 007 on N64.
007.
That was super,
I played that a
super
couple
popular.
times.
Yeah. I remember that game. That was a good game.
Yeah. No, we skipped to 2600 and we got to 7800.
See, I was always a Sega or a PlayStation guy, and then I moved in with my buddy, and he had an Xbox. And I started playing Halo on Xbox, and then ever since then, I've been Xbox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
The controller was the biggest thing to get used to.
The Xbox controller's bigger than the PlayStation
Yeah.
controller. Because PlayStation's made for little kids. I'm looking at you, Dad, with your little hands. But yeah,
Heh.
learn to be an adult.
What?
Fuck it. Sorry.
They look like big.
The one good thing, I don't know the good thing, the one thing I'm jealous of with PlayStation is they have like a legitimate like MLB The Show.
Okay.
Like there's not, I think they just came out with an Xbox.
There's some for Xbox.
But
I know that one of our dispatchers has been playing like NBA and Major League, but I don't know what it is.
like yeah, when I lived with someone once that had a PlayStation and I played MLB The Show, and you could make your own character and like go through the whole fucking like MLB season from like you could be brought up from the minors and
Oh
shit
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah. You can do that with the NFL too.
Yes, yeah, with Madden and everything.
Madden.
like that.
Madden.
Yeah.
Madden's fucking awesome.
I loved that game, The Show.
Yeah.
I couldn't get enough.
Then there's your online games. Like Ebony.
The first, oh, never mind. I didn't know you were talking about.
Fucking Tom.
What? It's a good game.
Yeah, but
It's addicting.
no,
No,
I'm in it. Yeah.
it's addicting.
I'm in it.
Like you're constantly checking your phone.
Yeah, I know, you're checking it too.
Yeah.
So for those that don't know, back in the day, all three of us, we worked together. And I don't know who started playing it first. Someone was playing Ebony.
I think it was you.
I think it was
Was
you.
it?
I think it was you.
And then fucking, we were all doing
So
it.
don't look at me and say fuck you, Tom.
Our fucking
It was you.
dispatcher was fucking playing it, and like fucking one of us is off somewhere and like getting phone calls like, dude, your bird's flashing, or my bird's flashing, you're getting attacked, and then
Yeah.
like fucking
Your
jumping
shield's
online
down.
and having to fucking
Well, they didn't have shields back then.
No, dude, you got fucked
You
up
got
all the
fucked
time
up
back then.
all the
and your troops died if you didn't feed them, so
Right.
you always had to keep checking them.
Yep. Now they changed it a little
Fuck
bit.
me, thank God. I was worried
Still
about that
sucks,
starting
though.
this. Yeah.
I didn't get into it as hard this time as I did
Yeah.
when we all worked together.
I did.
I'll make it.
I
Oh,
did,
man.
dude. Like, I just got fucking kicked out of my fucking, whatever it's called.
Alliance.
Alliance. I just got
Yeah.
kicked out of that and burned. I fucking
Last time
lost
that
everything.
happened, I dropped, and that fucking woke him up.
Yeah, well,
Because I was like, no, dude, you don't fuck with my buddy. But
yeah, well, fuck.
yeah,
Yeah.
Purge is happening now because server versus server's coming up.
Ours are, what time is it?
Purge is happening right now, so server
Ours,
versus server
yeah.
is probably starting soon. So we'll be checking our phones. Well, I can't check my phone.
I'm not checking mine.
It's recorded. But
My bubble's up, I'm good.
yeah.
Jesus Christ. Do you, Tommy didn't play Apex.
I played for like a day.
You tried it.
Did you do any, like, actual matches?
Yes. I
You
did.
didn't like it?
I wasn't a fan.
Did you do any of the new modern, the Modern Warfare?
I did, yes.
Warzone, dude.
The
The
mod
Warzone?
did. So I haven't got into Warzone. I got the one previous to that I was playing before Warzone. No, wait. What's the
World War
newest?
II?
Well, World War II was my favorite one.
No.
World War II is my favorite.
Really?
But go the next one after.
No, World War II came out like right before this one.
So
your
they have
Your favorite was Modern Warfare 2, right?
no.
Oh.
I mean, I liked the World War II. They released World War II like years and years ago,
Right, the first
and
one.
I
yeah.
played that.
Right,
I played that just as the actual game,
yeah. Okay.
and then Modern Warfare came out, and they switched to online play,
Yep.
and then after that, they started doing the whole like jetpacks and all that bullshit.
Yep.
And then they came back and
Yeah.
said, "All right, that's stupid. We don't need people flying around." And I think they went back to World War II.
Yep.
That was for a while,
Yep.
and then they went from World War II to
I think it's the most recent one. and
they had
Warzone 2.
Black Ops. They had Black Ops.
Right, Black Ops 3.
Right, but I'm
I
saying
think
Black
they're
Ops, Black Ops 2.
Right, yeah.
So they keep releasing.
Yeah.
What's the latest release? I'm not.
Warzone. No, sorry. It's Cold War.
Okay,
Cold War's a
War.
new
So
one.
Warzone is that's right.
Cold
so
War
I
came
haven't
out,
played Cold
last
War.
year, I think.
I haven't played Cold
I haven't
War.
played Cold War either.
Warzone is what I started playing, and I actually like it.
I got back in the Warzone ever since they added Nakatomi Plaza.
Oh, see, I haven't gotten
shit,
that.
Dude.
yet.
I haven't even.
I haven't
fucking-
gotten
Fuck
that yet.
me, dude. I've been last fucking 2 weeks, dude. I've dropped Apex. Like I think I
Yeah.
maybe played once or twice, but dude, Nakatomi Plaza. It is. I mean, the table's in it. Everything's in it.
Yeah. Black
Rambo's
Ops-
in it, and fucking
Black
John
Ops.
McClane's in it.
Black Ops Cold War came out last year, 2020.
Yeah, I don't have that one.
I might have to start playing again.
That's set in the 80s, but Warzone's fucking badass, and the highest I've ever gotten is 9th place. I can't, dude, fucking teams suck.
Dude,
They go off on their own and fucking jerk off and shit's stupid. They piss me the
haven't-
fuck off.
I think I played Warzone like twice, and now I have fucking probably like over 100 gig fucking update. I probably have to do if I want to
It's
fucking play
big.
again.
It's fucking big.
Because the last one that was on there was like 60 gigs.
Yeah. Yeah, it's big. Yeah.
Fucking my shit up.
Are we frozen?
No, it's just my computer.
Oh.
Chris Seamays made a comment I can't fucking repeat on here.
Oh, God.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, C-Maze is the one that was playing Ebony Age 1 and would fucking call us, and I forgot his name for Ebony. It was something stupid. C-Maze, what was your fucking Ebony name, bud?
Well, he was into Farmville.
Farmville. He was fucking
Oh
Farmville,
my
dude.
god.
I love
He had that
Farmville.
shit. He had that down to a fucking science. He would have the fucking charts of like, okay, I gotta start my food here. I gotta start my grains. I gotta start my corn. Like, when am I gonna be back to work so
Of
that
course
I
he
can
was.
let it, that motherfucker was crazy.
That actually fits in with the comment you just did.
It does.
Fuck. We're trying not to get canceled. C-Maze, you motherfucker. Fuck off. he drove by the station like maybe it was last year or the year before, and I just hear fucking somebody scream something stupid out of the van. It was him.
Remember the
He was
video?
driving a fucking grocery getter, dude.
Yeah.
Remember the video of him when he tied the old school red light on his
I have it. It's on my Facebook.
Yeah, and he's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. I remember him fucking putting his nuts on my shoulder when I was
go
fucking-
burn, go
Go
burn,
burn,
Burn, bud?
go
Yeah.
burn.
fucking typing a report. He's like, fella, and I turn around and his balls were on my face.
Hey fella.
Oh, jeez.
Those were the days, man. Shit.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Did we never fucking, like, brought a console into work or anything in the summer? We played, did we?
I think we did, but after you guys left,
Yeah,
we
never
brought
did.
it in because we would play.
No,
fucking,
no,
Tron.
yes, we did. JJ.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
JJ
that's
would
right.
bring
That's
his
right.
in,
That's right.
and he'd play online.
Yeah,
And we, in the rescue.
yeah. On the
On the
fucking.
big, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Those were the fucking days. Shit, I was in my 30s.
And then he went to Hawaii, and I actually got a direct text message from
Tia
Tia Carrera.
Carrera.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Ola Thomas. Or Ola Tom.
She
From her,
wrote-
like, own number?
So she has, dude, it's so fucking funny. She hasn't
JJ was
responded yet.
bodyguarding for her.
But she has, she goes live on Facebook, and I'm friends with her, so I follow it. So she went live one day, and I'm like, oh, fuck, I'll find that picture of, that she sent. So it's a picture, I'll show you.
Did you send it to her and be like, hey, remember me?
Yeah.
Did she remember?
She didn't respond.
Fuck. Stuck up.
She must have been unlisted. Let's see, hang on. There we go. This fucking phone.
Has anyone heard from him, actually?
No. I know C-Maze for a long time, like every year he would wish him happy birthday or send him something stupid and he hasn't responded. Last time he moved to Hawaii and just dropped off the grid.
Is he alive?
As far as I know. Like, if you look at his Facebook right now, I think he changed his picture a couple years ago. Otherwise, nothing.
So he could be dead.
He could be.
Ah, here we go.
He could be
Here.
dead.
Dude, look at it's the old 3G Verizon flip phone picture.
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get up and show the people what I'm talking about.
Show the people how people.
People help people. People help people.
Alright.
Show him. Hold on. Yeah, they see it. They
Is
can
it?
see it.
There
There's
you
a
go.
little bit of a delay. I
There
got
you
you though.
Oh, and then I got David Kochner.
I remember that. When he
Yeah,
came
we
out.
won't show that one though.
Jesus.
Today's
I just,
Alright.
I didn't know they had a Call of Duty mobile.
Yeah.
yeah.
They had a PUBG mobile too. See, mobile, it's hit or miss.
Time to go mobile.
But then, like, PC gaming, like, I love PC gaming, but I have to be in the mood.
Dude, all I know is I loved fucking playing Nuketown.
Oh, dude, Nuketown was such a
That
fucking
was
shit show.
Easily my
Holy
favorite fucking
fuck.
map.
Rust.
There was a computer game where it wasn't Duke Nukem. You were going against Nazis, and you were like
Wolfenstein.
Wolfenstein.
Yes!
My name
Yeah. Wolfenstein.
Yes. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Yep. Wolfenstein. And
Wolfenstein. That
and
was
then
one of my
Doom.
favorite. Doom. Yep.
Yep.
I played Wolfenstein all the fucking time
Yeah.
on dial-up internet.
Yeah, fucking AOL, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And then
You've got mail.
What's the one I used to play? Like I think I was in middle school, and you're a gorilla, and you throw the banana, and you like hit the buildings.
Rampage?
No, it was like pixelated. It was old. It was like one of the first games. You throw the banana, you'd have to like break down the building from one.
I'm just thinking about the monkey game where you throw poop at the fucking
Yeah, there's no poop.
people in the zoo.
No, there wasn't any poop.
Because that's a game, too.
That's a
No, I
sick.
can't think of
That's a
it.
sick game.
Gorillas.
Yeah, makes sense. Gorillas.
I've never fucking heard of it.
Yep. Yeah, I used to play that in the library, middle school. Yep, that's exactly it.
Yeah, Gorillas, dude.
Yep, you try to hit the other.
Let me see it.
Remember the tanks one you used to
Mhm.
play in middle school?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
With the
Yeah.
Yeah,
Remember
okay.
that now. Remember the tanks one too?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Artillery? Was
Remember when you had like the command line where you had to type everything in when you were a
it?
kid?
Like text-based stuff?
You'd actually
Well, no,
have to
you
give
just,
it commands like
you would,
what
you
to
would,
do.
you would pull up and you would type in like tanks or something, and then the game would pull up. Or you type in
Oh,
email,
yeah,
and then your email would
Yeah,
pull up.
yeah.
On the green screen? Like
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yep.
green or fucking blue or something like
Wow.
that.
Now I can get porn on my phone.
Oh, thank God. It's so much better than getting a fucking dirty magazine and the pages stick together and you can't get to your favorite anymore.
Well, that's why I always go left because the mouse is on the right hand side, so I'd have to like go
Oh,
through
see?
the pictures. I never switched.
I always
the mouse.
switch left.
I never
You
switched.
put the towel down.
I adapted. I adapted to the situation, but now it's like I always have to go left now.
Yeah, see, I can't go left.
But there were like some.
It's like an old lady jerking me off.
But there,
Just
They
like,
were-
it's like, you know, you can't.
there were some pictures like when you would click on them, they would take up the whole screen.
Yes.
Then there was others when you click
Like
on
really-
them, they would
oh, like really
look
tiny.
small,
Yeah, yeah,
dude,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
You're like, and then you got a lot closer to the screen. And then all of a sudden there were fucking pop-ups everywhere.
Oh,
But
yeah.
you could actually create your own movie. So if you loaded it'd take a little while to load it initially, but then once you went back to it, it would load faster. So if you had it all set up, you could actually make your little own home movie.
Really?
Yeah, I did that.
With pictures?
Yeah, like you just keep clicking.
So you made your own picture porn.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Yeah,
I never knew that.
yeah picture
Wow.
porn.
Oh my fucking god, dude.
Kids these days will never understand. Never.
Now here's something funny. So I remember when the what was it? 3DO came out. It's like $600, and it was a console, and they had a game called Plumbers Don't Wear Ties, and I owned it, and it was basically a porn game, and it was amazing. It was like '94. I bought it.
Plumbers don't wear ties.
Plumbers Don't Wear Ties.
There it is,
It's
dude.
very expensive now because you can't find it anywhere, and I wish I kept
Oh,
it.
dude,
'cause
no,
it's
this is a
expensive.
porno.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Oh no, it says Plumbers Don't Wear Ties is
Yeah.
an adult-oriented
Yep.
romantic comedy.
Yeah, dude. It was fucked up, dude. And I remember playing it, and holy shit. Yep. Plumbers Don't Wear Ties.
Huh.
3DO. Which I bought a 3DO 4 years ago because I wanted to have one again.
Full motion video clip features the character Jane introducing the player to the main objective and basic rules of the game. From that point onwards, the entire format is that of still photographs with actors reading the dialogue. The narrator also changes once during the game before being changed back to the original a few scenes later.
Yeah.
Early 90s.
Yep. I also had a Demolition Man for that.
The movie's better.
Yeah, the movie is better. It was nice.
Jesus Christ, man. I can't believe there's a fucking game like that.
Yeah, no, dude, there's tons of them. Leisure Suit Larry on the PC. Your objective is to bang chicks. That was 80s.
What's that new one that
was
just
80s.
came out? Oh, fuck.
And we are gonna have a porn episode with us.
Just,
Yeah, we should. Yeah, we should save this.
Oh no, there's.
I mean,
I'm sure we can all talk about porn for an hour, dude.
yeah, 2 hours.
I got a lot of cameos to post. I can get more. They're cheap.
yeah. Jesus. And then
What are you
there's,
looking up?
I was just looking at Leisure Suit Larry.
Yeah.
But then I was trying to figure out that, the new game that just came out that was like, the fucking one where you have people, you gotta feed them and shit. Like you,
What?
yeah,
You gotta feed the porn
I can
stars.
remember.
Yeah,
No,
what the-
fucking.
How did we end up here?
You get
We're talking about porn stars.
Well, you were
have to
talking
feed the porn
about
stars.
your
What do you feed
objective,
them?
Kill Bossa.
where your objective was to just bang chicks. I'm trying to remember that game that just came out.
But you gotta feed them after you bang them.
Well,
Do you have to take them out to
No.
dinner
You
first?
gotta feed yourself.
Well,
No.
yeah.
No, this is real life. You don't do this.
Oh,
What the fuck's happening right now?
I don't know.
Jesus Christ, dude.
But then there's the
I'm imagining hot shots where they're like doing the feeding each other, you know, having sex.
Oh
with, like,
yeah, with all the
pizza.
food and the pizza
Yeah,
and shit. Yeah.
folding the pizza up and shoving it.
Whatever
in.
happened to that actress?
I don't know.
That Italian chick.
She was
I
cute.
don't even know her name.
She
Yeah.
was cute.
the one in Hot Shots.
Yeah.
I don't know. But all I want to do is I've tried it a few times with people I know, like at work and stuff, and they don't get it, and it bothers me. But like driving past them in traffic, and I'll roll my window down and go, "I loved you on Wall Street."
Yes.
They don't get it.
They don't get it.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, fuck you then.
Valeria Gelino.
This sounds like a disease.
Yeah.
I have Valeria.
How does she spell
Oh
it?
yeah, John Cryer was in it.
Yeah.
Washout.
He was washout.
What's her last name?
Golino. First name Valeria.
Maybe she's on Cameo.
That would be.
Oh,
fucking
dude, she was in Rain Man too.
Yeah.
She was Tom Cruise's wife.
Oh, fuck yeah, that's
in Rain
right.
Man.
Yeah, fuck.
263 toothpicks. Yeah.
We need to go to Vegas again. Speaking of Vegas, in my memories, the Hawaiian dance
Oh
just
yeah.
popped up.
I reposted it on my wall. I reminisced back when I actually could move and not
Yeah,
break.
yeah, yep.
I was like running around with my daughter yesterday. in
That
the
was our
yard.
last night there.
I jumped over my daughter. I landed on one leg and I felt my entire back crack.
I felt that. When
I
got
thought
out
I
of
was
bed
gonna
one
die.
morning.
I thought I was gonna die. I'll
Whatever it is, yeah, there you
whatever's free.
go. Whatever's free.
Give me 6 switches.
By the way, Fiddlehead, we could,
I'm even rocking their merchandise right
Yeah.
now.
I wrote them.
Yeah.
Hey, there's Kyle David.
Kyle David, you dead to me.
Ooh, baby.
You're dead to me,
Ooh,
Kyle.
baby.
You are dead to me. But you are sexy.
I don't know if you heard that.
You didn't hear it?
Tom hit on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy. But then there's the granddaddy of them all video game.
I was just gonna mention it.
What is it?
Grand Theft Auto.
The last time I played with Cole, dude, I never laughed so fucking hard in my life. I remember it vividly. We're on the fucking like docks and there's cranes and shit. And Cole's got a cowboy hat on and cowboy boots and underwear. Like tidy whities. That's it. He's fucking running around and he's just fucking laughing his ass off. That game is, dude, and they have Purge now.
They have Purge, and they have a zombie
Never knew
apocalypse
that.
mode.
Yep.
That is, it's like real life. Like it depends on. Dude, there's all kinds of shit now people do with fucking. There's
Oh, the mods, yeah.
there is fucking role play servers now, where people like. You can be a regular civilian, or you can be a fucking cop or a fireman, and it was like you're living a life, and like people take it super serious, and you're living a video game life.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
There's a cop one where they have an actual cop being a cop. And she's stopping at every red light and she's pulling cars over. And you
Yeah.
can run their licenses.
Yeah, and they have
and check them
radar,
for
dude.
warrants. And you can fucking, yeah.
Like,
and
people
then you
can-
have to arrest them.
People can put in their profile if
Do they have
a
like?
warrant.
Do they have protests on like excessive use of force in there too?
Dude,
See what I did there?
actually, I think they.
We're going there.
I think I've seen those before, where
Yeah.
like they'll
They had
do
one
a
where there's,
protest.
where there's a protest and one guy's driving them all over, dude.
Oh.
He's just running through them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there's all kinds of shit on there, man.
See, and that therein lies the problem. Therein lies the problem.
There's a lot of problems.
Is there is no separation between reality and video games.
It's getting blurred.
Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Blurred. Yeah.
Stupidity.
Yeah. No, I just got quiet.
I think so. The last thing I remember about Grand Theft Auto, I never played. I think I played 5,
It's fucking
a
awesome.
handful of times.
They're making 6 right now.
But I remember playing. You're literally in the car and you have like these assignments that you have to go to.
Yeah.
You gotta go to the strip club.
Yeah.
You gotta go to all this stuff.
Yeah.
And
you have a phone
what's
and
the,
like.
what's the name of that
shit.
song that comes on? And you're just cruising like doing fucking like 110 down the highway. You got the sunset and you got this song.
Dude, their radios.
You can change your radio
stations are
station.
Awesome. Yeah.
I can't remember the name of that
Dude,
song.
Kenny Loggins is a fucking DJ on there.
Yeah.
But that's the
The
last.
80s radio stations.
Yeah.
Music,
80s is. I always had it on 80s.
Yeah.
Love the 80s.
It's like actual fucking 80s music.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Yeah, you don't get much better than fucking GTA actually.
Yeah. GTA is good.
Except for those fucking weirdos that do those servers, dude. I'm not fucking. I don't know about that real life shit, like where you're fucking.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I just.
It's just a way to create problems.
Yeah. So it's like Sims, but in Grand Theft Auto.
Sims.
Yeah. So it's like Sims.
Sims. Yeah. That's where like you can like have a whole fucking family, right? Where you can have like
Dude, I
kids
used to,
and
yeah,
shit.
like fucking have pets and you like decorate your house and shit.
What was that movie that Matt Damon was in, where they shrink him down and you live in your own little civilization?
I have no idea.
The
Hang
fuck?
on. No, yeah, it was like
I'm thinking like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, but that's not
it's like that, but you actually like shrink down and you have this your own little like world of you're tiny, but you're in a community. You have like tiny food and all this stuff. I never watched it.
I've
but-
never heard of this.
Hang on. Matt Damon, little person. Let's see. Downsizing, 2017.
I've never even heard of that fucking
Mm-mm.
movie.
Downsizing. So, let's science fiction comedy. Anyways, yeah, you downsize to being a little person.
Yeah, never heard of it. I want to see Free Guy.
What is that?
Ryan Reynolds.
What is it called?
Free Guy.
Free Guy.
He's an NPC in like Grand Theft Auto.
Oh yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah.
It looks
Oh my
so
God.
good. And I just watched Boss Level too. That's pretty good. Mel Gibson's
Free
in
Guy.
that.
Mel Gibson.
In Boss Level.
They had a Lethal Weapon marathon on AMC
I watched
last
it.
few nights.
Yep. I watched
Yep.
it. I watched all 4. They all still hold up.
Yeah, they do.
I almost got in a fist fight with somebody at work because they said it sucked.
What?
What?
Yeah, I almost got in a fight.
Why did you not get into a fist fight?
Because I was at work.
Mm, that's true.
Yeah. They said Die Hard's better, which there's an argument there. There's an argument there.
I just watched the.
But
I
they
heard
just
Avengers
said,
last night.
but they just said, like, flat out, Lethal Weapon is stupid, it sucks, and I balled my fist and I stopped.
I think we should have
You
this person
fucking
as a
want
guest.
one?
I don't remember who it was, because I just fucking...
We should have this person
I just
as
saw
a guest.
red.
You fucking blacked out.
I blacked out.
Blackout
I
Andrew.
fucking blacked out, dude. I thought, yeah. I just saw that.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
I know.
Wow.
But I watched all 4.
Let me guess, they're in their 20s.
I don't remember.
This
I honestly
person
don't
is in
remember.
their 20s.
Probably.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Come on.
Yeah.
I need a Zin.
Now, can you imagine, like, okay, it's like, picture, Riggs and Murtaugh. Imagine being their supervising officer.
No.
No.
They would have got fucking let go
No.
how quick,
No.
do you think?
Day one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right
Yeah.
now.
I was thinking about that. Like, I was
Yeah.
watching it, and I was like, holy shit, they'd have so many write-ups.
Have
The
you
first
seen-
scene that Riggs is in, the first scene he's in Lethal Weapon 1.
Is
Oh
that,
yeah, with the crazy guy.
Yeah.
is that with the Christmas tree? Oh, no.
This is
You don't
this is
take
crazy.
You don't take the gun away from somebody and then point it back in their head like you're gonna shoot them.
Yeah.
And you don't taste cocaine.
Yeah, right.
I'm
yeah.
just saying.
Yeah. I mean, those are different times. Who knows?
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
But
Have you seen that new video that to drop with the excessive use of force shit from California? The 17-year-old kid. There's like 3 plainclothes guys trying to arrest a 17-year-old kid for they was shoplifting, and the video, of course, is like all of them, where they start 3/4 of the way through the video.
Oh yeah. They don't
You
get the
know,
whole story.
but he's on the fucking ground, and they're trying to. One plainclothes guy is just giving him hands, just rights, like a hockey fight. And
Standing?
there's 2 up. No, they're on the ground.
on the
Kid's
ground.
on his back, and you can see they're trying to turn him over, and he's not turning. And a uniform guy comes up, and I think this is where the problem is the uniform guy comes up and fucking soccer kicks him in the head.
ooh,
Yeah, that's no go.
Just
That's no go.
just kicks him in the fucking head.
ooh.
And now I don't know when the incident happened. I just saw it today in like local news stuff, and now people are making an outcry about it. But when you look at the video, they're telling him to turn over, and he's not doing it.
Right.
So
But he was
I-
charged. Sorry, he was charged. I think, and I don't want to misquote it, but I believe one of the charges he got was resisting with violence. Which in some states there is that, you do have that resisting with violence charge. It's not just like here,
it's not
where it's a
resisting
straight
arrest.
about resisting thing. Like you can either have resisting or resisting with violence. I think And don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure he got a resisting of violence charge.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I hate talking about other shit because you weren't there. You don't
Right.
know the whole
Right.
story, and you don't know if what you're reading online is the actual
right.
truth either. So it sucks because you can speculate, and we're like Monday morning quarterbacking, and it sucks to do that.
Right.
But so there, just based on what you said though, number one, you don't come up and soccer kick somebody in the head, regardless. I don't know. But what would have happened if the kid would have just listened
There's always that.
and complied?
Right.
In yeah, I don't know. That's yeah. Huh. Like if people just complied with lawful commands, nobody would get hurt.
And you gotta.
Am I wrong or?
No, you're not wrong because it's very simple. When you're given a lawful command, or, and even if you don't think it's lawful, that is not the time and place
No,
to handle that problem.
absolutely not. I got pulled over. Years ago, I got pulled over, and I ended up challenging the ticket because I knew that what I was doing wasn't wrong. I just didn't want to explain myself roadside to the officer. It was cold. It was winter time. The roadway was like really, short or tight. It was just a single 2-lane highway, and that officer asked me, like, why are you contesting this? And I explained myself, and like, why didn't you tell me that roadside? I'm like, well, because I didn't want to get into an argument with you on the road. Like, it's fine, it's not a big deal. And he ended up dropping the ticket before it even went into,
Right.
went up before a judge, or a person pretending to be a judge.
Oh.
But yeah, so it's just, I got a ticket. I was like, all right, I'll move on, carry on.
Mm-hmm.
And then, but yeah, you don't.
That's a still shot of the video when he kicks him.
I can't really see much in that. I mean,
Which,
it's
oh,
just
there
a
it is.
blur.
Left
But
foot. Yeah, that's.
So
See, that could be like heat of the moment, but also lack of training.
well, it's a lot of things. It could be, you don't know, like
Right.
that. They're human,
Right.
right? Police officers are human. They have stress. They have anxiety, just like anybody else does, and they're trying to do a very stressful job. And then you put in lack of training. You put in all that other stuff. They don't have the ability. When you're under stress, your body goes through certain changes that you cannot control, no matter how much training you have. Which is why you need to have more training to get that muscle memory, so your body naturally does things, even when your brain isn't telling it to do it.
Right.
And it's a lack of training, a lack of proper training.
Yeah. And the training sucks because you already have all that other stuff going on.
Right.
Overworked.
Yeah, you're overworked.
You don't want to stay for extra training.
Mm-hmm.
You're burned the fuck out. I mean.
but
Yeah,
then,
I mean, most people, they have a 9-to-5 job. They sleep at night. They see their family on the weekends and holidays. Police officers, you sign up for that. You know that going into it. But even still, we need law enforcement. We need law and order in our country. And you're sacrificing that in order to provide a service to the community, that you want to protect the community. You want to help people. Deep down, every officer, that's why they signed up. They want to help people. I mean, yes, do they want to drive fast and do all that other fun stuff? Of course. I mean, I'd be lying to you if I said they probably didn't want it. But you still have that in the back of your head. The reason why I'm doing this is because I want to help people. And you don't know what it does to you until you actually go through it. You can be told, oh, you're going to get tired, you're going to work shift work, and you think to yourself, oh, I can do that, yeah, it's not a big deal. Well, you can do it, but the human body, it takes its toll on you sometimes after a while.
And it's not just you, it's your family.
Right.
Like you're
Yep.
smoked at home and they're like,
Yep.
oh, why are you so tired? And they don't get it. And
Right.
I just worked fucking 3 weeks of 16-hour shifts. I'm fucking smoked.
Yep. And then you put that officer who's at the end of his rope, into a stressful situation, and they might want to have the best possible outcome, but because of the stress, because of the anxiety that they've acquired over the years, or because of, you know, whatever else is going on in their personal life, their decision making gets skewed.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, bad things happen that are not intended.
Yeah.
And speaking of the whole training aspect is you may come across departments where they either A, don't have the money or don't wanna spend the money
Yeah.
Right.
to send their guys to the trainings. They'll do their continued in-service as required by law.
Which is
They'll do
still
their research,
shitty.
which is shitty, especially with the last year with COVID,
Mm-hmm.
where it was done via Zoom.
Dude, I just
Online,
I just got my
PowerPoint
use of
online.
force.
Yeah,
I just got my
Horrible.
use of force research on Zoom.
right. And that's not right. And that's why, I mean, I forgot to pull it up, but the Michigan, that new law where they're trying to get their,
But even before that, though, like, just recently, the state of Vermont made it mandated 4 hours yearly training for use of force. Before that, the
There's
only
nothing.
use of force you got
Was that the academy?
was at the academy, and then you didn't have anything for the rest of your career.
right, that's how it was when,
But now it's only 4 years, or 4 hours.
That's
That
nothing.
4 years is not, or 4 hours. Why do I keep saying years?
I don't know.
Why? 4 hours is nothing. Maybe because I think it needs to be 4 years of training
It
every
needs to be
year.
ongoing, nonstop.
It needs to be, yeah.
But trying to tell people that don't want to do it, they're gonna half-ass it, or it's just
Well, it comes down to money and it comes down to manpower.
right, right.
It comes down to manpower, right? You can't, when you have smaller departments, or, you know, departments that people just either get injured or they leave, they don't want to do the job anymore for whatever reason, and now you're struggling to find people to send to the academy. I mean, it takes like a year to get someone fully trained, so you got tired cops that are just at their end. Cole, where were you going?
I don't remember.
You had something up there. It was Minneapolis or Minnesota.
Michigan,
Oh, the
Michigan.
Michigan. So
Michigan.
with their proposed reform bill, it's gonna require all officers to hold the blue belt in jujitsu.
Mm.
Now, see, I think that's a great idea. I mean, for those that don't know, I've been doing jiu-jitsu for 23 years. I know what it takes to get a blue belt. Tom is a brown belt. Cole's trained in BJJ, so they get it. They're also on the job, so they get that part of it too. That's a long fucking time to get a blue belt. I don't know how they're gonna do it. I love the idea. I think it's a great idea.
Well, there's a lot of variables that go into that, right?
There are
Like,
variables.
you know, first things first. A lot of what you do in BJJ, you can't do
Correct.
with a gun belt, a vest, all your equipment. It's not, you can't do it.
Right.
You're gonna end up injuring yourself. You're gonna break shit. You just can't physically move your body in those different ways.
Right.
So that to say that they want people to be a blue belt, I think is inaccurate. I wouldn't say blue belt. I would say that, you know, I mean, the Gracie have
Street survival.
street survival. They
Oh, the
have
GST tactics.
they have structured a criteria or a
where there's nothing on the neck.
right with that. But I'm saying like they have modified techniques that law enforcement
Yes.
can utilize that are number one safe for the officer, safe for the person that they're using it on, which is also equally important, and effective. Right? Those are the main three concerns. Is anytime you get into some sort of use of force, is you want the technique to be effective, quick,
Simple.
and simple.
Yeah.
Because the longer that you struggle or fight with somebody, bad things happen. You get tired. You end up having to resort to higher use of force because you're getting tired and you're freaking out and you're losing control. Or you just, we all know when you keep fighting with somebody, something bad's gonna happen. You need to get it done quick. That's it. So I would say that the whole blue belt thing, they're on the right track,
Right.
but it needs to be very specific. Like, what do you mean blue belt?
Yeah.
Do you mean trained, or like a legit, go to a legitimate school for 3 years, because that's about as long as it takes to get a blue belt, 2 to 3 years.
But what school are they gonna pick? What instructor are they gonna
What
pick?
affiliation are they going to have?
Right,
Did they get their
Is
certification
that
online?
instructor, does he or she know what an officer can and can't do?
Right.
So there's a lot of factors there. A blue belt takes probably 6 months to 4 years. It all depends on the person.
Mm-hmm.
All depends on the person. I think it was mentioned somewhere that it would be at the academy. if that's the case,
That's not a, depending on the academy.
is
that's
it
not
gonna
enough
be a
time.
4 fucking year
It's
academy?
not, no.
I mean, I
Because
don't know.
you're talking, I mean, here in Vermont, you got 16 weeks.
Right.
That's 4 months. You got 4 months. And I will say during during my academy class, our use of force, they were starting to mix. I guess it wasn't so much jits, maybe a little bit of that, but they also mixed in a lot of boxing.
Okay.
You know,
I mean, it's all useful.
it's all useful. But the other thing is that if you've been a part of any martial art, I don't care what it is, if it's karate, taekwondo, you know, I grew up wrestling, and you guys know, like, use of force stuff is different.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you can tell, as bad as it is to say, and it's like a Monday morning quarterbacking thing, but watching the videos online of some of these guys with their use of force stuff, you can tell who's had training
Yeah.
and who hasn't.
Well, you can tell who's actually been in an actual fight before too.
Right.
Yes.
Yes, you can.
That's the main
It's that
thing.
adrenaline dump. If you've never had it, you have no idea how it's gonna fucking affect
If
you.
you've never been toe to toe with somebody and taken a hit, then when you get into an actual real altercation, you're gonna go to shit.
Yeah. Or your force is just gonna go straight to deadly. Like, oh shit. Fuck.
Yeah,
bam,
which
bam.
is horrible.
Right.
Well, yeah, if you're in a fight doing that, but there are some situations where you can start at, you know, your bottom level, just your presence in there in uniform, and all of a sudden you're up to deadly force.
Oh yeah. Everything's different. I think what people think is like, oh, well, it's always A, B, C, D.
What does Burlington do?
It's not. So Burlington actually, so we're the official training center for Burlington Police, and they have the Blue Belt Initiative. So it's not a full-on, you know, you have to be a Blue Belt. Burlington Police pays officers to train at UFAI up until Blue Belt, on the clock.
Overtime.
Yes.
If it turns out to be
It's either overtime or straight pay. I'm not,
It's gotta
you
be
know,
overtime.
yeah, it's
There's no
but
way.
their logbook is there, has all the officers.
Yeah.
And when they show up, they sign in. And they do an hour of just straight upper Zen Jiu-Jitsu in a gi, and it's only cops that are there.
Yeah.
And the guy that teaches it, he's a 4th stripe brown belt under me. So he's almost a black belt, so he's been doing it for a long time. So he actually teaches that. And then after that, they do the GST class, which is the Gracie's survival tactics.
So there's no other class going on when Burlington's there.
Nope.
It's just their
It's
guys.
just officers.
And it's a
That's it.
once a week thing or a once a
3
day
days a
thing?
week.
3 days a week.
3 days a week.
So if somebody goes every day, 3 days a week, how long do you think it would
It
take
varies. I mean, I've seen guys get to blue belt in 4 months. I've seen guys it takes 4 years. They just promoted 2 to blue belt, and those 2 have been going on and off for about 5 or 6 years.
But if
the-
somebody wants to commit and they go to every class 3 times
so let's say
a
they
week,
go 5 days a week, because they can also go to all the regular classes
Mhm.
under me. I mean, they're more than welcome to do that too, and it's fine.
because the department pays their,
Right.
their
Yes.
membership.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
I have 2 officers that started with me, and since COVID, they've kind of dropped off a bit. I'd say 2 years, steady, 3 to 4 days a week. 2 years roughly.
And they're white belts.
Yeah, up until blue belt, so about 2 years.
Do
Steady.
you find a lot drop off after that blue belt?
I find a lot
The
of
Blue Belt Blues.
Yeah.
of officers and also military start, and once we get rolling, and they get smoked by some 130-pound nobody, it's hard for them to keep going. I've seen that.
Pride. Pride's a weakness.
Pride does get in the way.
Yeah, I get that.
And that's for everybody, but I mean, I've seen it a lot also for that.
Yeah.
It's hard, but I mean, most of them love it and they keep going.
I like the idea of, I wouldn't say they would have to hold a blue belt because you can't get it
Right, just get it.
right. You know, you can't just be like, okay, you know how to do a triangle, here's your blue belt.
Right.
Or you know that you remember that the name of it is a triangle, here's your blue belt.
Yeah.
That was for you.
I know.
Yeah.
That's what-
I would say it is something that there needs to be maybe some sort of program, right? That you are obligated as an officer with this department, you know, that, and the union obviously would have to agree to it, that you need to go, maybe once a week,
Anything helps, but yeah.
anything,
Yeah.
right? you are obligated to go, and you have to get paid,
Yeah.
because if you're doing it for work, you need to be getting on the clock,
Yeah.
because if you get injured or whatever.
Yeah.
But I said injured, right? So now you're talking injuries.
Yes.
You're gonna get officers that are injured. It
Right.
happens. How many times have we been injured?
I understand.
It is
Sometimes.
it is a sport that if you don't train with the right person, or you just, I mean, anything can happen. You can, snap a bone. You can
Yeah.
a ligament, or hyperextensions of elbows, knees. Your neck.
Completely blow your knee off for the second time.
Yeah.
Blow your C4 C5 disc out in your
Yeah.
neck and lose feeling in your left arm and pec for a year.
But now you're on the clock, so it's workman's comp, and you're
But now you're down an
and now
officer
you're
on the
down
road.
officer, correct?
Right? So, I mean, there's pros and cons to it. It all depends on how far you want to take this. When I think a more simpler approach, I do agree that there needs to be some sort of jujitsu training with law enforcement. I think a simple,
Or just grappling, like even just
Yeah.
grappling, some kind of hands-on grappling, because strikes aren't going to do it.
But one of the main things that I've found and I've seen is communication.
Yeah.
Communication. The job of being a police officer is 90% communication. If you can't talk to somebody and you can't de-escalate or anything like that, then I honestly don't think you have any business being in the profession.
Yeah.
If you are unable to communicate, because, and I'm not saying all of it, but 90% of the encounters that you have, you can de-escalate a situation. There are times where someone is goal-oriented, whether it be alcohol, drugs, or just mental health issues. Even when there's those factors, you can sometimes talk people down. I think there needs to be more instruction on communication, but problem is the world that we grow up in, or the world that people are growing up in now, is all texting and typing on the computer.
Yes.
There's no face-to-face interaction, so people don't know how to communicate. And you're slowly seeing that develop, because now you have people that, you say something to them and it's like they freak out.
Yeah.
Because they don't know how to handle it.
Yeah.
They don't know how to handle a confrontation. They don't know the fact that, okay, you're upset with me, I'm upset with you, let's talk about it, let's talk it over, instead of just resorting to real violence.
Yeah. Now I see that a lot with my job, because I deal with college kids,
Right.
and it's fucking bad. Like, it's instantly, as soon as we show up, fuck you, I don't like you, you're a cop, blah, 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 blah. They don't know how to talk to you, and all of a sudden, it's a huge crisis. It's bad.
Yeah.
So,
Instead of just, and some of that falls on, it's a two-way street, right? I mean, there are some officers, I think, that have it in their head that, they're the end-all be-all,
Right.
where you need to explain, like, this generation coming up, they need explanation, they need to know why. So, if it takes you an extra second to say, hey, look, here's why I'm here. Like, your neighbor's called or something.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not just not showing up just because I want to, fuck with you. I'm here because I'm doing my job. I have a complaint. Explain that. You get a more positive reaction out of that, but trying to get somebody to understand that sometimes is difficult.
yeah.
So,
You guys ever done verbal judo?
I've read.
Been to that class?
I've
Yeah.
read verbal judo.
What'd you think?
Just the name throws me off. But the one that we actually did in Winooski fucking years ago. It was like in high school. You were at that one.
Yeah.
That guy was good.
I recommend verbal judo to certain people to read the book. I also feel like you kind of find your own rhythm as you progress in the profession. You find what works for you talking to people. You kind of, develop your own verbal judo, basically.
Your own style.
But you also have to have an understanding of people. Like, you can't just, you have to understand how certain people react that are in crisis, or certain people react that are in a situation that they've never been in before.
Or there's a language barrier.
Or there's a language barrier.
A culture barrier.
Oh God, yeah.
Cultural.
Yeah.
Yep. And sometimes that works to your benefit, because you kind of have an understanding, and you can, all you gotta do is just show that number one, you gotta show respect. That's the main thing. And I think that's the one thing that this this country and this world has lost sight of is that you need to respect your fellow human beings. I don't care where you come from. I don't care what you do for a living. I don't care if you're, you know, the richest person in the world and you have the cleanest record, or if you've been through a lot of hard times and you don't have the cleanest record. You still get the same respect and you still get the same respect, right? I mean, that's, if everybody could, that also comes from teaching, that comes from parenting, that comes from, you know, growing up and learning that I need to respect my fellow human being until it's time to not be respectful because you're not showing it. Which is where
Time to not be nice.
where it's when jujitsu comes into play. But that's your last resort.
Yeah.
You know, and sometimes it goes from show up and boom, or it's show up, talk, and boom, or show up, talk, okay, have a nice day.
Now, one thing also, you know, like if you've done, you know, arts like wrestling or even karate or something, it takes longer for you to get up to that point because you feel more comfortable.
Yes.
And
And you
You
have
know, and
confidence. Confidence.
So you know,
Yes,
okay,
exactly.
well, you know, if shit
Yep.
hits the fan, I can handle this, so I
Right.
can go longer. Like even if they're in your face screaming at you, you're not gonna instantly go, okay, well,
But not only that, but you project that confidence.
Right.
In the manner in which you speak, how you stand, how you address,
Yep.
you project that confidence. And I think by training, specifically in jiu-jitsu towards a blue belt, officers would gain that confidence and they would be more apt to try to communicate and talk through things because they know in the back of their head, all right, I'm ready. If
Right.
something bad happens, I have the ability, I'm confident in my ability and my skills that I can handle myself.
Yeah.
Whereas someone who's not confident, they show up on, you know, on a scene and it's like, okay, they start
Force
freaking
boom.
out. Yeah, they start freaking out.
Yeah.
And I think that's where your real problem is. That's just my opinion.
I agree. Yeah.
I don't know.
Communication, baby.
Communication is
Yeah.
key. Got to know how to talk to people.
Especially when someone looks at you and calls you a fucking mutt.
Mm,
Have you had that happen?
Yeah, the other day.
I would laugh.
You fucking mutt.
Wow, I haven't heard that one before.
Take pleasure in gutting you, boy. That's what it was for like the whole day.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Boys, we've been going for a little over an hour.
Wow.
No, that's a good one.
How are we liking it?
Felt
Good
good.
blend.
Felt good.
Good blend.
Do we like it?
Yeah.
Viewers,
We got serious on that one.
Corey gets a, well, you know, it's okay to get serious every now and then.
I know.
Corey gets a free t-shirt.
Right?
Contra.
Yay, Corey!
Up, down, left, right, BA start.
Or select start, depending on your console.
I think she Googled it.
No, Nintendo was start. She should fucking know it because she played that.
Well, that's what she said. She's like, Google, please. I think that's what she said.
Oh, yeah.
Google, please.
Yeah, because there was a lot of gaming in my house. A lot of it. We'd have fucking just parties and fucking Nintendo.
Oh, Jesus.
Fuck.
Oh, can I just say, eargasm.
Oh, that's right. You didn't tell the eargasm story.
Eargasm. So, I
want to do this.
So I can actually hear now. I was, I think, partially deaf for quite some time. Over the years, my earpiece was pushing. You know, I kept pushing into my ear. Well, what happened was wax build up, and I had this constant humming, ringing noise in my head. Pressure. It felt like I had a severe sinus infection every single day. I had
So you get like water in your ear or something, or was it just?
yeah, like when when you swallow and you hear the like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean,
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Every time I swallowed anything, I would hear that in my head, and it just felt like someone shoved their finger in my ear and just had kept it there the whole time. And I'd get vertigo, like slight vertigo, not like really bad, but I just felt like shit. So finally, I'm like, all right, I might be dying. So I go to the doctors. And I'm like, yeah, here's my symptoms, blah, blah, blah. So she looks at my left ear. She's like, yeah, that one looks good. She goes to the right ear. She's like, yeah, that one is completely plugged with just a hard nodule of wax. And this is disgusting. I do clean my ears, folks. Okay, I really do.
But the Q-tip
but when
pushes
you're,
it. Yeah.
well, not only that, but the earpiece, I think, is what it
Yeah.
was over the years. Just pushing that earpiece in, it just kept pushing the wax in, right?
Yep.
So it was the wax was too hard at first for them to spray it out with water. So she's like, you know, go to the store, get, I think it was Debrox or something. It's like a wax softener. You know, use it for a week. I think it was like 5 days. So I'd be walking around the house with my fucking head, you know, tilted like this, like, so like a fucking dog should put a cone over my neck or something. So I go back on Thursday morning, and I'm in there, and she's got this like spray bottle, and it has a tube coming out of it, and on the end of that tube is like a little funnel, like a blue funnel, and it's got a little tiny port where like water would spurt out. So she puts a big cloth around my shoulder, and then this like little tray underneath my ear. I had to hold the tray up like this. And she sticks it in, she's like, you ready? I'm like, yep. And she squirts, and you can just feel the water just fucking. It was a good 2 minutes that she was getting after it, and then finally, it felt like Mount St. Helens exploded, like fucking Pompeii, right? It was just, I heard this like, I felt the pressure release from my ear, and this glob, I shit you not, it was this glob of like wax just fell out in the bowl. She showed me, and I'm like, I almost puked. I almost puked, but
She took a picture of it.
but I could hear it.
Size. Give me a size comparison.
Like a pinky? Top of the pinky?
I would say, yeah, top of the pinky. Top of the pinky.
Imagine
yeah.
that in your fucking ear.
But it was in two parts.
Gnarly.
It was in 2 parts though. It was in 2 parts. Like it had broken up. It had to crack to come
So like
out.
2 of this, or just one of this, but just
One of it, but split.
Okay.
Yeah.
What color was it?
It was
Brown?
yellow with a hint of black. It was gross. It was gross. I felt like a fucking dirtbag.
Yummy.
But I shit you not, I could hear the 2 squirrels talking about what kind of nut they were gonna have for fucking dinner as soon as that came out.
See, I want to do that.
And as I walked out, like I felt I was smiling all fucking day because I could hear. I had no pressure in
Is
my
it still
head.
there? Like, is it still? So you still have a big notice? Like,
Oh, I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm very excited right now.
okay.
And like I'm walking out, I could hear my feet hitting the ground as I walked. I get into my truck and I turn it on. I had to turn the fucking radio down. It was I had AC/DC fucking blasting. I'm like, holy shit! I had the window down. Now I gotta go bring my truck in to get like checked out because I can hear this noise. I can hear like every time I fucking turn, I can hear like a metal on metal turn on my fucking tire. Yeah. So I got an appointment next week to get that checked out, so should be good.
Maybe I'll ask
Jesus,
my primary about that because I have
You should.
I have severe tinnitus in my left ear and it's constant fucking like 24/7, 365.
I'm telling you, eargasm. It was a fucking eargasm. I have never felt so happy in my life. Well, maybe I have.
Yeah, let's say
Yeah.
that's up there.
My daughter being born was probably happier. Yeah.
Goddamn, boys.
Whew. Anyways,
Eargasm story.
eargasms, they're real. They're real.
Cool.
What do you think? We're gonna pack it in?
Pack it up.
All right.
Pack it up. Pack it in.
I think
Yeah.
we're good, right?
Thanks for listening.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks,
Girls.
guys. 10-0. Check us
Others.
out on Facebook. Check us out on Instagram.
We got our Instagram back.
Yeah, we did get our Instagram back.
Spotify.
You can listen on
and
Spotify and Anchor. Go check us out. Also, don't forget to check out Sarah, No Excuses. She can be our t-shirt model. Alrighty. Thank you guys for listening. We'll see you
ya.
later.
Facebook people, you're still with us? Oh, God.
I don't even think there's anybody watching anymore.
No, they're gone.
Nobody.
It says 1. I think that's me.
Miles hacking. What's up, Miles?
Miles.
Just getting off, bud.